Okay. Getting everything done here. Dun, 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 dun. Who all do we got here? Good morning, Dick Small Engine, RNS, Lucky 7. Fun things to do with Sparky. Wayne, Ken Bates, Polar Bear Ed. Morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Been monkeying around with this computer some more and trying to figure everything out. Morning, Ed.
Morning.
Morning, Sparky.
Good morning.
What are you doing showing that snow up there?
I can show better than that if I wanted to.
What'd you get up there, Ed? About a half an inch?
Yeah, about there.
That's all we got here. We're getting ready to turn the rain back here. Get up there, Ed, about a half an inch?
Yeah, about there.
That's all we got here. We're getting ready to turn the rain back here.
The YouTube on.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, about there.
Hang on.
That's all we got here. We're getting ready to turn the rain back here.
I got rain.
Sorry about that. Beginners.
Yeah. Morning, Junkyard. Gravely, man. Good to see you all come in.
I got woke up between 3:30 and 4 o'clock this morning. A bunch of fire trucks going by my house.
Wow.
Who's burning down out that way?
I don't know, but it must be something big down my road because between 4 and 5, I seen trucks going back and forth. Must have been tankers.
Yep.
Wow.
Could be them chicken barns down the road there.
I don't know. It started out with like 3 or 4 of the volunteers going by the one way, and then I heard 3 trucks go the other way. So I finally got out of bed.
Should have went and seen what was going on.
Oh, I opened the back door. It was too cold. But it must be something close because at least the salt trucks have been up and down my road probably 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of big buildings out your way too, though.
Yep. Big farms and stuff. Maybe if I get called in, I'll go that way and see if I can see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably dare to say it's probably the chicken barns because of the heaters that they got to run right now to keep them warm. Happens all the time to them.
Well, but the chicken barns out towards the this was to the east of me or to the west of me. Those chicken barns are shut down.
Okay. Morning, Perkins.
At least as far as I know.
Yeah, a lot of them was with Tyson, and then they was because when me and Rich was hauling them barns, they switched over to Case.
So I don't know what's going on out there. I'll find out though. Let you all know tonight.
It was not too serious.
Yeah, I looked out. I thought we'd have a bunch of snow. We got maybe a half inch here.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to keep snowing through Monday morning, though, isn't it?
I just looked at the radar and it's rained right behind it. And it's
Yeah,
actually breaking up.
yeah.
That's good. I won't have to put the snowplow on.
We got Jeff in the basement. Jeff, you don't have no camera, no iPhone, no nothing this morning.
He must have been problems. I know there's a
Maybe
lot of Mick Mowers had a lot of problems as well last night with the thing kicking off.
Let's see if we can hear him.
How about
Jeff,
now?
you there? Yeah,
about
we can
now?
hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. But
Yeah, that's
you're,
all we can do, huh?
yeah, that's it. Your logo, there's nothing showing up your J, so
There you
there
are.
it is. Finally, it come up.
Yeah, that's because I just hit the stop camera. Believe it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gone again.
There it is. Well, I know the other weekend, my gosh, I couldn't drop a link. I couldn't do anything. They're
I
bad.
don't know. Mrs. had no problem yesterday.
Yeah. That's why she's sitting here this morning, Jeff, so that she could get me on here.
Would you like to see my new stickers? What I'm ordering?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you got, Sparky? Pizza
There
on
you go.
air, huh?
Reach on air. DJ Sparky, and there's my new stickers.
That's pretty cool looking.
That's cool.
Come on.
That'll show it. That'll get its way over to the U.S., right?
I'm going to send them to Ken. I'll send them to Ken, and Ken will distribute them out, and I'll sort him out because it's one person will distribute, or Ed or whoever. I'll sort out the cost and that, and then we'll send it to one person. They can distribute them.
There you
Okay,
go.
junkyard.
I've ordered 500.
500.
Heck, you got more followers than that, don't you, Sparky?
No, I've got 140, 150, I think, followers. But I've got radio giveaways, so I'll be doing that through the system. So yeah, I've got a couple of little things going on. So
Right. So
I see Ken's put his thing still. Ken's put his stream to live, and then he switched it off. Thank you. Where's your management director, Mark, today? Your wife, you know, is she at work?
Nope, she went out there to make some coffee. She's coming behind me right
here.
now.
I thought
What
she was
to do
the.
with the fancy screen there.
Yeah, I thought she was the IT technician. You know what I mean? Yesterday she did fantastic, no problems. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, she does. She does a good job.
You're right, Dick. Yeah.
I promise you, if I went monkeying with this computer, I would have crashed it a long time ago. Just turning the power button on.
Yeah.
She's taught me all of
I
this.
would take coffee orders, but I forgot my pad and my pencil today, so we're out of luck.
Oh, no.
Well, I need sugar, so send some sugar.
I know what you mean about that. I'm basically living on very thin energy at the moment, and I definitely need sugar today.
I need sugar for my coffee.
Mm.
No, you don't, Sandy. You're sweet enough.
Oh no. Gotta have the sugar.
Well, she only drinks half a cup of sugar and the rest milk and an eighth of coffee in it. So
Mm.
Just enough to get the coffee color.
Yeah.
3 months.
Well, my new chair's doing very well today.
Oh, look at Sparky's chair, huh?
Oh boy.
It's very comfortable.
Hey, did you see the new one, Sparky, with the footrest on them?
I can't use it on my system. I would love to, but I can't use it because I would be asleep by the time I'm finished.
Yeah, my boy just got one that he uses for his gaming.
Mm.
And
You
it's
can
nice.
actually buy it's called a medieval chair. They basically do it, and it's got a freezer and fridge next door to it. It's got a beer cooler. It's got a lot on it for about £1,000 in the UK. A recliner, the monitors in front of you.
Right.
I mean, if I was a serious gamer, maybe, but nah, I'll be asleep on it most of the days.
Yeah.
Geez, I got a fancy wooden one that came with the with that big roll top desk I found on the side of the road.
Mm. Well, I'm tomorrow. Go on, Dad, go on.
I said, I can't wait till they
There's
start
a whole
replacing.
story behind that, Mark.
Mhm.
What's that, Jeff?
I've been looking for one of them roll top desks for years. I looked on eBay,
Uh-huh.
and by this one job I was kind of going to by the lake here,
Uh-huh.
I drive it up there one day. I looked, and this Puerto Rican kid is pulling this desk out to the road there, a little cart.
Uh-huh.
So I looked at it. I says, I went there. I told the guy I'm working with. He said, well, you ought to go back and see this. Yeah, all right. Maybe that's a good idea. I went back. It's sitting out there. The chair's sitting out there now. I looked. I went, and the kids out and walked out of the garage. I said, hey, what are you guys getting rid of this? He says, yeah, take it. I said, you got to be kidding me. He came out. We loaded it on the back of my truck. I brought it home.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you can find some good finds like that. Morning, Susan. Thanks for stopping in.
What was you
Hey,
saying, Ed?
Stokers.
Sorry. I think there's a lag on the system today. I think, you know what I mean?
I was saying I can't wait till they start replacing the gaming chairs at work. We got a gaming team, and I sat down in a couple of those chairs, and they are like way comfortable.
Oh, yeah. The one that the boy just got is unreal.
But don't forget about me when they start getting rid of them, Ed.
Oh, he did already.
Yeah.
I mean, this chair is nice because it's just got your back support because I'm backwards and forwards. But the one chair I do want is a super recliner, they call it. Basically, it can go all the way back and literally you can just literally chill out. But I don't have the brass, and I mean, I like this chair because I got it virtually cheap as chips. Because my other one kept going down and up and down because I was going to weld it, but it's just gone.
So that one sounds like the chair I got when I take to the tractor pulls. It's one of them recliner lawn chairs.
Yeah. How you doing, 2 ATVs? You're right. Them old barber chairs was nice, Wayne.
Barber chairs, there's one on eBay at the moment for the UK. £700 needs recovering. And all the stuff done to it, all the mechanical stuff done to it. And I was thinking shipping's about £100. That would have been perfect for this area. But I can guarantee who's going to be sitting on it, the cat more than me.
Yeah. Let's see. What was that?
Jeff, we need to get you a caricature for your icon there instead of just the J.
Yeah.
You can put it up on your Google account, and then that way when you come up, it's just a picture of you.
Oh.
So, Jeff, what do you do for a living?
Right now, I can't do anything. I kind of.
What's your main trade then? What's your main trade you like?
I was equipment operator and a truck driver.
Okay. Give me a minute. I might just be able to fix this link up.
He's gonna fix you up your icon.
I've got software open already, you see, because I've been doing some this morning for somebody else. So yeah,
I
I've got
was trying to figure out how to get Bosco up on there.
Well, you have to upload the image to your Google account. That's what makes this icon on here.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That's easy enough for him. He should be able to do it with our help.
Yeah.
Because
it took me a little while to figure out what was going on. And I'm like, oh, you just upload it to your Google account. They're on your profile on your Google account, and there it is.
How you doing this morning there, 2 ATVs? What is that? Is that Daryl, isn't it? His name?
Yeah.
I think it is. Wonder if they got any snow down their way.
Well, they were supposed to be getting some. I thought had gotten some.
Yeah, he's down in Virginia.
Well, by the radar right now, we're in a dry spot.
Are we?
That's-
Oh, we're not even on there yet.
Kevin,
Last night.
Kevin said
Ken.
he got some turbulence last night flying in. He
I
said the
bet.
pilot got on and said, "You better just put your seatbelts on and hold on."
He's home now.
Yeah, got home yesterday.
Okay. Did he have a good
Figure it
time?
out.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Because every time you watch the weather thing here, it was a different thing. The weather's like every 15 minutes.
Yeah. Perkins is in Tennessee. Just rained there. We're supposed to turn to rain. We had some snow coming down this morning.
Yeah, we've had nothing but rain most of the night. Don't get it, you know what I mean?
Right. You all need the snow over there in the UK.
I want 50 tons of snow. I told you. I need snow, 50 tons of it over the whole UK. It'll keep the idiots in. It'll keep the prats in.
About 4 inches and could turn into sleep the rest of the day. That's not good, Daryl.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good for his ATVs. He can go out and do some donuts and ripping and tearing.
Yeah, don't go out and show the driveway yet.
50% the rest of the day. But then we got Monday, we got 40% all day.
Yeah.
So, Ken, you gonna stop over and plow the driveway for me?
Yep.
It's a long way to go to Jersey to plow a driveway.
I'll buy him a cup of coffee. Maybe even an egg sandwich.
You feeling better today, Ken?
Got a little bit of headache. My back's killing me. Probably from laying around so much yesterday.
Yeah.
You laid around yesterday.
Yeah, I had side effects from the Pfizer shot.
Oh, you really got one of them?
Yep. Got it Friday.
I'm never gonna get it. I don't know.
Well, he works with kids though.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's got no choice. He's got to have it. Just like you, you're gonna be stuck getting it too, huh?
Not stuck. I'm gonna when they offer it to us, I'm gonna volunteer to get it because, we've had like 4 or 5 people from just my building, my physical plant that I work at, that's had it, and 2 of them are like, it's no big deal. You just feel a little ran down. And the other 3, they're like, dude, that kicked my butt. So
Ed, I was thinking about that the other weekend when we was at that restaurant. And what did Carrie say? She's got COVID in her foot, that she's got that big brace on. Does that mean that she is a carrier?
it means that she had it and it's probably settled in her foot. Because if you remember correctly, she has some other medical problems.
Yes.
And people that have other medical problems, it can like settle in different areas,
So does that mean that it is still active, that she has it, or how does that work?
No. Once she has it and goes through the incubation period, it's done. She can't pass it on. That's probably when they were closed.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, because they were closed for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I told the wife, I said, I don't know if I'm going to go over there this morning for breakfast or not. I think I'll go back over to by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What would you do, Tim?
What? Go to
What would
breakfast?
you do?
I would go to breakfast.
Yeah, but would you
Would you
go
play-
back over there? Or would you
Why
go?
not? Why
Yeah,
not?
already through the incubation. You can't catch it from her.
Oh, okay.
We've had a lot of people where I work be off and back.
Right.
We probably had 20 people from the school. 25.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we're
Hey,
so
here's-
close.
Here's a good
Kids.
remedy, Mark. Get out the frying pan, peel off a couple slices of bacon, crack an egg, and make your own.
We had egg and bacon this morning. We did.
Oh, look at this guy.
Well, Jeff, that sounds real good. But you know what?
What?
6 days a week. I'm working 14-hour days, and I don't feel like cooking.
You don't feel like going anywhere.
And I don't feel like going anywhere either.
Well, then I guess you're not
That-
going to the restaurant.
Yeah,
But if she-
pick me up.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Lucky.
Hey,
But if Sandy cooks it, it would mess up that nice cream.
Yeah.
It's an cream right now.
Then I have to get
How was
the
your
maid to
pizza
come
last
over.
night, Mark?
It was good. I ate 2 pieces and that was it. I was done.
So, Mark, I got to ask you,
Uh-huh.
when's the next time you go on the road this way? Your wife could take over the panel because she did a hell of a better job than you did.
Well, I tell you, Lucky, it's probably going to happen again next Saturday because
Mm.
we are so backed up on hauls that we can't catch up.
Yeah, well, she knows how to run those links and everything too. So,
That's good.
Yeah, but
I think actually Sparky helped her out quite a bit. He learned a lot off Sparky.
I didn't teach anybody. I've just done Jeff's logo thing. I think this looks good. And I'll send it to Mark to send to Jeff.
I don't know, Mark. It sounds like you're about to get thrown off your own stream.
There you go, Jeff.
That would be all right
Hey,
too.
that's a good one.
There you go, Jeff.
Yeah,
That'll do
Jeff,
you.
how you like that?
I'm looking. I see
Jeff,
my
Born
name.
to be wild. There you go.
It's,
Born to be wild. Oh no.
yeah.
Hey, I like that. It's pretty cool.
yeah, that is
Well,
cool.
there you go.
Yep. I do signs and all sorts. This is what I do. You see, when I've got especially downtime, I like to relax and do this kind of thing. But that looks good. I like that one.
Yep.
Does that mean
That
I'm
reminds
on
me, I
the
gotta get a
gearhead?
hold.
What do you
Reminds
got
me, I gotta
there,
get a
Homer?
hold of Mick.
Oh, okay.
I want a sticker yesterday in Mick's giveaway.
I didn't get to see anybody's lives yesterday.
You were in mix for a little bit,
I stopped by Mick's for just a little bit,
and then you went to bed.
and then I took a nap.
I caught the last half of Mick's.
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of took pretty much a week off of YouTube. I did my Friday Night Live, but besides that, I was kind of lying low a little bit, trying to get a few things together around here. But tell you, that little bit of time does work. Tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't keep my eyes open yesterday. That's
No, I rolled out at 2 a.m. and I got back home. It was, I don't know, about 11:30. I got done. I had my third one on.
Got me breakfast.
Brought the wife breakfast home. I ate that and went into a stream for a little bit. I went to sleep and I didn't wake up till 3:30, 4:45.
So I came home for lunch.
And needless to say, I didn't get anything done in the shop.
All I got is that track or that snowblower gone.
It's good.
I remember seeing Mick live yesterday, but I don't know what happened. I never did get to it.
Yeah, stream was very playing up because of I think it was a network, or I think it was something to do with the weather. Because we've had some bad storms across here.
Right.
So I think he's had some major. I mean, not being funny to anybody at the moment, I think the UK is going to go through a bad storm this weekend. They reckon, but yeah, don't like it when it's like that.
We're expecting up to 12 inches here.
You guys
Monday till
can.
Tuesday.
That's what Ken over here in Connecticut said. They're supposed to get like 12 inches or so.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can figure for him is it must make a sharp left turn when it goes to us.
Yeah.
Well, they were calling for 4 to 6 for us, and like Mark said, we only got maybe a half, 3/4 of an inch out there.
Yeah, we don't have much. But you know what? It don't break my heart either. Send it all over there to Rhode Island, to the UK, Jersey. It makes me happy. Keep that one going.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over the snow already.
Exactly. But the other morning when I left, it was only 7 degrees out. You want to talk about cold?
Was it?
I was wondering if that truck was going to fire.
Oh, come on.
It fired right off. I couldn't believe it.
What is it?
Detroit 60 series.
Oh, yeah, you're lucky it started then.
That thing does an awesome job.
I love my old Mac. It didn't matter how cold it is. That thing would start up when it was 20 below still.
Yeah. Well, it had to be below zero with the wind chill yesterday. It was cold.
You still hauling from Worcester to Mansfield?
No, I'm hauling pallets into Scott's fertilizer.
Where's that at?
Out in Marysville, Ohio.
Wow.
You stupid dog. she won't get up.
What are they there?
So how's the little kitty doing today?
Running like a terror. She's playing with all the toys. She has this habit of running around a desk.
Wow.
But she likes to run around. That's a good thing, really, for a cat.
Yeah, the automotive I was hauling for Chrysler is dried up right now. 875 loads I hauled of Chrysler.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're saying here in about 3 weeks they're going to start back up. So I don't know.
You'll switch back over to that then?
Yeah.
Well, with Bo starting, shouldn't you guys be getting all caught up?
We're not getting caught up whatsoever at all. That's such a big contract. And these other companies are closing down, and it was a fleet of 820 trucks. And we're swamped. We're picking up so much extra work that we're way behind.
Uh-oh, we lost Ed.
Uh-oh.
I don't
Yeah,
think the internet's too good anymore.
I think his internet went.
Yeah, he hardwired it in and everything else, and it's still ailing. I think it's Spectrum, actually. I think that's who he has over there, isn't it, Kim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to buy another truck, Mark.
No.
Gotta get our house done first.
Got to get this new house done first. Ed, where'd you go? It ain't vacation time yet.
I don't know what happened.
Wow.
Well, I'm just cooking the roast beef at the moment.
What? Sparky's making roast beef? I'll be over.
Yeah, roast beef, and it's about 8 hours it'll go on for. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're all on the way over. It's about an 8-hour plane ride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the better thing of it is they probably wouldn't let you in there.
Well, they're actually closing the whole border system off by midnight the other night. I have no idea what they're on about.
What are you kidding about that, Mark? We got our private jet from Ed there. Ed has his private jet, right?
Yeah, but I don't think they let you in.
What? Well, Ken might be able to pay him off, pay
Sure.
the government off. We could be able to fly Ed's private jet in there, go have some dinner at Sparky's.
Yeah, we all fly in there. We all end up in the stockade.
Or we could always go to Rhode Island and have some bacon and eggs if there's any left over.
No, there will be a pound of bacon being cooked very shortly.
Rhode Island's too small. I don't think you can land an airplane there.
Don't laugh. They're small planes. We don't have anything that's huge.
Right. I think the closest one around there is what, up in Massa?
Yep, Boston.
Yeah.
I figure what, about 20 minutes or so, you can walk all the way across Rhode Island anyways.
No, let's see. It's Probably about a 40-minute ride from the tip of Rhode Island to south of Rhode Island. It's probably like 30 to 20 miles radius.
As
On my
motorists,
side.
you have to turn the camera on so I see who you are if you want up on the panel. Yeah, Rhode Island's not that big, but by golly, there's some revenuers there.
Mm-hmm.
Them police over there, they like to make all the revenue they can.
Yep.
Well, a restaurant here in the UK got the biggest fine ever in his lifetime in the UK. £25,000 UK money, nearly $30,000.
What the world did they do?
Well, they had a party in the restaurant, and 70 people. Everyone in the 70 people got £1,000 fine, and 25k plus fine for the owner.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, you're right, Wayne. The dealership has called me 3 times wanting me to trade that truck in, and I haven't done it yet. And the neighbor just bought the new one, Junior, and that little truck ain't got much power whatsoever at all because it doesn't have the Hemi in it no more. And I'm not impressed with it. Mine's getting a little bit of rust on it, so I need to send it to the body shop and get that touched up. Morning, Hazy Cheesy. Good to see you in here.
Yeah, my little Jeep, I was surprised. It actually pulled that tractor back from Pennsylvania pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah. Jeeps usually do pretty good. I used to have a Renegade Jeep, but it had a V8 in it.
Oh, so I got half the motor you had.
Yeah.
I might be doing an engine swap on my Burgundy truck. We're gonna be getting rid of a truck at work. It's the exact same same thing, but it's not the extended cab.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got about 30,000 less miles on it. All that, and they're talking about just taking it to the scrapyard. And I'm gonna try to talk to them and say, hey, let me bring it over to the buddy's house and pull the motor and tranny out of it and the PCM and ECU and stuff, and we'll scrap it from there. If they say okay, you know.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, you're not kidding there, Gravely, man.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Gravely, man. They got rid of all the good ones. I got the 5.7 Hemi in mine, which they're putting that 5.7 Hemi and all that was into 3/4 tons, and it's only a half ton.
And you gotta buy Mr. Briggs' truck. Then you'll have the perfect setup.
You don't have to buy it; it's free. All you gotta do is go get it.
Yeah.
I ain't got no way to haul it.
Drive it home.
That guy over there on that top corner up there, he's got a big trailer you can haul it.
No.
No, it won't fit or what?
I don't have a big enough trailer.
Yeah. Not with the dolly.
Wow.
Not unless
Mark's
it fits
got
in the
big
grain
trailer.
trailer.
Go get it for him. Help a neighbor out now.
I don't go over to Jersey. My boy does.
Tell him to load it on his trailer on his trip back.
No, he's hauling medical, so I don't think they're going to let a truck go in that trailer.
Well, it ain't in Jersey anyway. Briggs lives up by Binghamton, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he runs over to Jersey with medical, and then he runs up there to up into right around Buffalo and picks up a load of medical going out to Indiana.
He comes here and then goes all the way to Buffalo. Christ, he's halfway home already.
Yeah, but you know what? It pays very, very well.
I would hope it would.
for that truck to stay on medical. He does real good with it.
The only thing I don't like about Buffalo is going across into Canada in the winter. Boy, that's kind of scary going across the states when it's snowy and windy.
Not
Yeah,
crossing.
Yeah, I don't like buffalo. I don't like buffalo at all. It gets a bit chewy after the getting through the hair. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But we don't leave the United States. We're not going into Canada.
Oh, well, we used to haul toll booths up there for the throughway, and then they'd send us up into Canada to bring stuff back down here every now and then.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the furthest I've been into Canada is up through Detroit into Windsor. And I was only there for like 2 hours and turned around and left.
I went all the way up to Montreal. I used to run up there all the time and haul demolition back in Milwaukee, Florida. And I never had no trouble in Canada. It was always getting back into the States.
Yeah.
Headache.
But I did it like 25 years ago when I was doing graphics. We were working up in Detroit, and the guy I was with's like, hey, let's go over to Windsor and go to the casinos. I'm like, all right. So we got a taxi and went over, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me because this, Yeah.
Right.
So back we came.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now another crew that went up there, they decided to take their work truck across.
Uh-oh.
Got in fine. Spent like 4 hours over there coming back. They had picked up a whole office set, handmade oak office set with bookshelves, desks, chair, everything. Had it loaded in the back of that truck to bring it back for the owner of the company. They got stopped at the border. And they had no paperwork for that stuff that was in their truck.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's a whole big ordeal too.
Oh yeah.
They had to unload everything off the truck. Everything. Clear down to their utility knives and everything. They went through everything that was in that truck.
Yep.
And then had to load it all back up. They were there a day and a half getting the stuff unloaded and loaded back up, and the bosses found out and said the next person that takes one of our vehicles across the border is fired.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the bad part of it is you can go up into Canada and they don't give you no hassles. I used to run from Montreal and I'd load out of Ontario demolition back. Them people coming back through customs would actually back me in the building and go through that demolition in that trailer, which is nothing but torn up old buildings. And it's crazy.
Oh, I can remember. I forget the numbers of the forms you had to have for whatever you were loading and stuff. A broker used to. I think he had to fax the forms ahead of you.
Yeah.
So they could match them up. I remember bringing back them big tractors from Winnipeg. They were the pain in the ass because they were made in Germany. Parts were made in France, and you had to list everything on there. And them guys would sit there and climb all over that whole machine, making sure there was nothing that wasn't supposed to be.
Yep, it had to be declared on that paperwork. If it wasn't on that paperwork, it wasn't going.
Yeah, I used to get stopped all the time bringing them back. Sit there for 5-6 hours.
Yeah, I used to work for a company called Sovereign, the good company, very good, very nice management, rest of it. On a sheet of paper, it states in black and white at the top, do not accept anything what's not on the list. And I'm like, okay. I got on the list, and a pallet come in. This stuff was fantastic. It coming from like France or somewhere. Fresh meat, lovely. And he said, well, this wasn't on the list. I said, well, I can't take it. It's not on the list. He said, but you can have it as a gift. I can't take it back with me. I said, well, I'm not going to put 5 tons of meat. You know what I mean?
Just to let everybody know, 6 degrees here.
Wow.
Oh,
It's 3 at the moment.
and you're sitting there in a short sleeve shirt.
Wow.
Oh boy, 6. Yeah, we had 7 yesterday. Whenever I left out.
Well, it's about 35 Fahrenheit at the moment we've got here.
Lovely 6 degrees outside.
Hopefully it warms up some today after if our stuff's going to change over the rain.
Hey, you should come down here. We're having a heat wave, a whole 12 degrees.
Say I have my punky.
Oh, lovely. Growing up lovely now. One day it's gonna turn around and say to you, "What are you doing to me? All I want to do is sleep, fart, and eat."
So you're getting a puppy, Mark?
I'm looking for one.
What?
A basset hound. Get a basset hound.
No, I'm looking for a boxer.
A boxer. Yeah, those are nice too. But come on, how could you not miss a face like that?
Mm.
No hunting dog.
Oh, Ty, she was a really, really good puppy. I loved her, man.
A nice Springer Spaniel we do. You fetch you newspapers in the morning.
So you gonna ride shotgun with you?
No.
How do you know they bring back the paper in the morning there, Sparky?
Because I look after dogs Thursday and Friday. Tuesday and Thursdays, and I've been looking after animals nearly 20 years. I've been looking after animals. I look after the wife very goodly, you know what I mean? So, very good qualifications.
Oh, yeah. My uncle, which comes in here at Sea Monster 6, he used to breed boxes. I don't know if he still does or he doesn't.
I got two of them to fight over the paper every morning.
That part about that is if I got a dog like that would get the paper, they'd have to steal it from the neighbor.
Yeah.
Well, mine does. Sammy's straight across the street if she don't see ours.
Do they even still make newspapers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
90% of it's on digital here, UK, but because the OAPs can't use computers, and sorry to say, some YouTubers can't use computers, like Mark, you know what I mean, still have to rely on the wives to read the stuff out to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why you get married. You know, you get the wife to earn her keep.
Yeah.
You know,
I just can't read. That's why I don't have paper.
I just like looking at the funnies.
Yeah, that's about it, really, anymore.
They've actually brought a paper out a few weeks back. It's called OnlyFans for Blokes, digital network. And I tell you something, my mate sent me a copy of it. I would never, ever read it. Never in my lifetime read it. Because the pictures are so, like, pornographic. It's unreal. It's like, yeah, no thank you.
I think a lot of the papers, though, I think went under because of the cost of the graphics and all that. And they were making them,
It's all one company buying up all the small companies.
pretty much.
Google and Facebook.
Right.
Well, Google at the moment doing that run out at the moment, and the 24-hour news channel they're trying to get up on the ground to UK. They haven't done it in the US, but they're on about here. The only problem with that is they've got to take on the BBC, the Sky, and the rest of it. But if it's not fake news, then it's fine. But you can't trust any big corporation company.
Wow.
Well, over here, they're pushing the shit out of fake news.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went to Walmart to get Amazon gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Walmart told me that Amazon is their big competitor and they will not sell gift cards in Walmart anymore.
Yep.
And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Well, Amazon's doing that offer on in, say, springtime. If you sign up to Prime, you can get, like, say, a £25 gift card, basically, on certain things, on certain products and everything. And I've got the thing the other day. And I tried to look at it more into it, and they're saying you have to spend over £100 to get that £25 card first. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Right.
I mean,
So,
I'm sorry.
I've decided if I buy Amazon gift cards, I'm just going to do them online. I did one, and all they do is email you the code, and then you can send it to whoever you want.
Yeah, I've just sent a few off this week. I got one for my birthday this week from my sister-in-law, And my sister-in-law said, "Oh, what are you going to get?" Well, I've just bought a laptop stand, cheap enough one. And she said, "Is that all you needed?" I said, "I don't need much. I don't require. I've got a missus. I got my cats. I got my TV. I'm not bothered."
Right.
So, anyways,
Did you see any of the news, Ed?
I haven't watched news since Friday morning.
2,800 Pennsylvania pipeliners out of work.
Ow.
I heard it was up to 5,600.
Well, now the wife just said it's up to 5,600 now since he
Well, I
shut
heard-
down the oil.
Well, I heard in total, not just the pipeliners, but the immediate support people. There's over 10,000 out of work.
yeah, there's like 12 or 15.
They're on about YouTube, the London Tube Network. If it carries on being in lockdown, they want to lay off like 80% of the bus service and the transport network, which is fine. But that's going to be millions and millions of pounds they haven't got at the moment to pay for it. Who's going to pay the wages? Who's going to pay everything? We're going to go back into Victorian days very shortly in the UK, and the most of the world is, where poverty is going to be so strife, people's going to fight over the last sandwich. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh no, Biden's going to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. There won't be no poverty.
Yeah.
Well, for you lot, yeah.
Yeah, he's also making all these big time union jobs too, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
But you lot, like say, USN will be higher than the UK because at the moment, they've just announced on Friday in the statistics. I will use the word statistics. Is 94% of the UK is in poverty because of our government.
Well, that's pretty much over there, though, in the UK. That's pretty much government controlled all the way around.
Yeah.
I just don't understand shit like that pipeline. It took all kinds of years of going through all these different things like the EPA and all that, DEP and all this different stuff to approve it. And one retard in just less than 30 seconds could just put his name on there and stop everything.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't understand how it works that way.
Morning, Craig. Good to see you. Come in. Yeah, it's just crazy. We're seeing things that I never thought I'd see.
Well, I've not seen half of. It's like they do a survey across here once a year. They do a survey system, and last year's survey was published on, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday last week, and it was really interesting to read. It's done by an independent company, so it's not fake like most things are. And they're saying the kids are living off £1.30 a day for food, and it's like the government said, "Well, that's good, that isn't it? We're actually trying to do our best."
What was that letter that I got from? You said about I'm supposed to be having a check or something coming in the mail from the government.
Yeah.
That's some kind of stimulus.
Some type of stimulus check. I just got a letter about it
I have no clue.
to watch for it. I don't,
Coffee.
but yeah, there's supposed to be true, not true. I don't know, but we're supposed to get X amount of money for trucking through the pandemic. So I don't know if that's hitting us now or what, but we got a letter about it. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll believe it when I see it.
It's like this last stimulus thing. They sent you $600. What the hell is that? That's a
Right.
week's worth of groceries. Big deal.
A week. Man, you must eat a lot, Jeff.
Well, you know what I mean. For the average family, not me.
Right. Hell, me and the wife eat out more than we eat at home, and we still don't even spend but a couple $100.
It's going a lot further than that there, Gravy Man. A whole lot further.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and no one's gonna change it. I mean,
I don't know if you guys hadn't all voted for Biden, this wouldn't be a problem.
basically, it's just like any other president, though. If you can make it better, show it.
Yep.
Show what you can do. That you can't condone him. You can't really put him down, but the people put him there, so the people have the right to take him out of there. So whatever he does, and if he can do better, do it. Show what you can do.
As old as he is, he won't be there long.
I got that feeling as well. But
Yeah, the only problem is what's underneath him is even worse.
right. But same thing though, opening up the borders, taking the illegal immigrants and making them legal and all that. I don't know. It's going to be a big burden on this country, but it's going to be what it's going to be.
That's it.
You can't change it, but if he can make it better, but raising wages and you bring in the others that work dirt cheap, I don't see it working out. But he has a plan, so hopefully his plan works.
His plan ain't gonna work.
Bo made a comment on a Facebook post yesterday or something like that I seen, and he put it the best that I've seen anybody say anything about the wages.
Right.
He worked farms, and it's just basically what it comes down to is lazy people want the price increase. People are willing to work will work their way up.
Right.
But he put it out there very nicely.
Right.
Yeah, that pretty much says it, really, huh?
The ones that they call silver spoon brats never went out and earned anything. It was always handed to them.
Right. Well, I've never been formally trained at anything that mechanical or anything like that, and I've worked my way up to where I'm at now. And
exactly, trial and error, hands on.
Right.
Waiting for snows in the basement. Oh Lord.
And I've never wanted a McDonald's
Oh, look at
job.
this guy waiting for the snow. We'll send it all to you then.
Yep. Right.
Morning, Ken.
Snow is money.
That's how you learn anything is hands on. I mean,
Yeah.
you're going to learn it either it's going to go easy or it's going to go hard. You're going to learn it through hard knocks. Pretty much it.
Yeah. It's like me when I did welding. The guy was an old sergeant and he loved welding. And he just said to me, there's a welding rod, get on with it. I was like, you're not going to teach me anything. No, you have a bit of a play. I got the hang of it pretty quickly. And he said, well, the MIG's next. 2 weeks later, got MIG. I was like, yeah, come on then, I'll have a go. No problems. I got straight into it. I was messing around, just trying to sort it out. He said you can get the hang of it pretty quickly, but then I got in gas one. Never ever. I didn't like it. It was too much. And he said, "No, you got the hang of it." And ever since then, I enjoyed it.
Right.
Just got done watching the news. It's 3 degrees minus with the wind chill. And they're expecting anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of snow, depending if it goes up higher or down. They're not sure.
Blimey.
What's going on, Ken?
Yeah, they're telling us maybe a foot, depending. It all depends on how the wind carries it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys can have it all over there. I have no issues. We got maybe a half, maybe 3/4 of an inch, and it's all heading your way.
Good. Hey, snow is money, so I'll take it.
There you go.
I saw you last night, Ken, putting that blanket up, and you looked like you was invisible.
Yeah, like I said, I have to backlight the thing. I'm just too lazy.
Well, you just need to get the Oompa Loompas to help you.
Yeah, it's been cold. I was working outside all morning yesterday for about 5 hours. It was minus 13 Celsius, about 7 Fahrenheit. When I came in, it felt like I was walking into a blast furnace.
Blimey.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, Daryl. Everybody's having internet problems. Morning.
Well,
Really?
I got some blowers now. I'm waiting for people to pick them up. They're sitting in my driveway. You know what? I'm not moving them. Well, they don't want to pick them up today. Screw them.
MC Engineering, you're exactly right. Craig, that's what I do. I just go to work. I don't worry
Yeah.
about the stuff anymore.
No.
I made a comment yesterday on one of the streams. I don't know if it was, maybe it was mixed stream. It was one of them, but someone was talking about, entitlements and stuff like that. I said, you're entitled to the air you breathe. The rest is up to you.
Exactly. And the best help you have is right here at the end of your arms.
Mm-hmm.
And there, right there, in between your ears. Yep.
You do
No,
what
the best help that you have is your partner or your wife.
Yeah.
That's the best help.
But I tell you one thing, though. Hey, I believe, though, the people that have the mental problems and health issues and stuff like that, yes, help them. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mhm.
But there's too many that don't give a crap and just want the handout. And you know what? No, ain't happening.
No. No. It's like the other day, somebody asked for. Go on, sorry. I totally agree with Ken about that one. It's like somebody asked me the other day, can I come on the radio station with you? No, I'm doing this independently by myself. I'm fighting everything myself because I've got depression, anxiety, and I've been struggling for about 8 months to find another hobby, another thing to do. And I've done radio before, I've done disco before. I thought, radio, that's it. Keeping mine occupied. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. And people said to me, you won't make it, but I have.
Well,
I have
Sparky,
made it.
that's the same thing that I thought of,
Look
My
at Ed
YouTube
Look at Ed
videos-
moving away over there.
You gonna break a move on us, Ed?
Well, he said disco, man.
What would you say, Lucky?
Well, I was saying, I know I like to do the freedom of speech. I know I like to do the chats, but I also realize, because we have a good friend that has the depression and anxiety, and I did too. He made a good awareness of it.
Mhm.
And so I figured that I could start doing those type of videos, depression and anxiety. And I know the ratings, I've been watching the ratings. I do get a lot of people that do view it, but I also have a lot of people that has not. You follow what I'm saying? Like my ratings have gone down. My watch time has gone down,
Right.
which it does not bother with me because I know the people that do show up to the panels are the people that really want to be able to talk about it and see what's going on and stuff like that. So I know I am helping. So, like I said, I from day one, I'm not doing it for ratings. So I don't even care if I get 100 people watching or 50 people viewing.
Yep.
And I think to meet you better about that.
But it's like my birthday was the other day, and some little smarty person was on the stream saying that, when it's my birthday, I want this and I want that and I want this. I said, look, lad, you know what I mean? You're 23, and I know him. He's one of the mixed people, goes on their stream. I said, you got to be lucky to what you get in this world, especially in a pandemic.
Yep.
And he said, my mum's getting me this, my dad's getting me that. I said, I ain't got a mum and dad. I've got nobody.
Right.
And he said, well, who gets your presents for you? Myself. What? You're on your own in this world. You're on your ruddy own. As soon as you walk out that front door of your family, you're on your own. Yes, I've got a family in my wife's family, but I've got no true family except for eBay people and my wife. But
Yep.
then he started spamming the chat, and my mate said, just ban him.
Yep. Well, I realize that, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not sure about everybody else, but with everything that's been going on for the past year around the whole entire world, the friendships that we had outside YouTube, hanging out at this person's house, doing this, going out to dinner, meeting this person, meeting that person, that stuff's gone.
Right.
Most of the people that I socialize with now is here.
Yeah.
All on YouTube. I socialize with guys at work, but that's it. I don't go out anywhere. You can't go out anywhere and enjoy anything because it's, everything's all locked up.
Yeah.
But the fact is, this is my YouTube family. This is the people I socialize with all the time.
Yeah, Craig, I've done that. I paid for the person in the drive-through behind me.
Yeah, it's pay forward.
Yep.
Yep. Do that with Dunkin' Donuts sometimes.
And in fact, I've even done it on the toll road.
Yep.
The person that was behind me, I paid their toll when I paid my toll as well.
I did it one time where I go, you guys see where I go, and I did it one time. There was a guy in back of me in a van, a painting guy with a million ladders on the roof, and there must have been 6 or 8 guys in there, and they were Mexicans just trying to earn a living.
Mhm.
And I said to the girl, how much is the bill? And it was like $25. I go, on me. And she's like, no, seriously. And I go, no, seriously. And went in the parking lot and I parked, and all of a sudden they wanted to like give me paint and this and that. I'm like, no. I was like, no, just, hey, you always say karma, right? And what goes around comes around. And, what do they call it? Paying it forward,
Yep.
I happened to have a good day where I made an extra $50 or something fixing something. I was like, you know what? Make myself feel good. And it did.
Right. I was at McDonald's one day, and I knew the guy that was in front of me is a subcontractor for where we work at. He bought my breakfast, so I handed the kid at the drive-through window a $20 bill and said, "Just use it up as it goes through."
Mm-hmm. Hey, have you guys ever at Christmas time though, your drive-through attendant like $20-$30? I did that one time. The girl almost cried.
I mean, I've done that tip before. I worked when I was working as a chef. This 19-year-old girl was working double shift because nobody was turning in. I said to the last, I said, "You go and rest for 10 minutes in the back. Go and get a break." I brought her a meal, and she said that you can't do that. I'm not allowed to eat on site. I'm the head chef. I'm in charge. You have what you need to eat. Yep. And then suddenly this old guy come out of nowhere. I mean, literally out of the toilets. And this old guy said, "I will pay for that meal, and I will make sure she gets food every day while I'm in here." And I was like, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah." He said he had like $4 or $5 meal, but this kid couldn't afford a proper meal because she was working so many hours. So
yeah, those that need it, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had this one truck driver come in, and he was asking how much tires are, so I, explained to him, and long story maker short, we ended up selling the guy a tire, and he was telling us about how like kind of shitty ride it's been. He's had nothing but problems with the truck, and it came to a point where he was on his logbook, but he was like maybe another 45 minutes to an hour left on his logbook where he could be able to get to his destination.
Yeah.
If not, he would have to be down for 3 days. So he says, "Listen, I really don't have time. I really have to make it down to the end of Rhode Island. How fast could you change your tire?" I said, "Listen, I could get it done and out of here in probably about 15 minutes. I said, "It'll take longer to air up the tire." He says, "If you could make it in 10 minutes, I'll give you a $100 bill." So, of course, I made it within 10 minutes. But I got the $100 bill. But it's the fact of how people look at it this way. They appreciate, either the service, either, like in my case, I was receiving it. So what I did is I took that $100 bill and I bought lunch for me and the owner at the time because we didn't have that young kid with us. But I ended up buying lunch for us,
Right. So are you getting any effects from that COVID shot, Tim, that you got? Is that the first one or the second one?
First one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
And you getting any effects or anything from that?
Yeah. I was down yesterday.
Really?
Fever, body aches, headache, cough.
Wow.
I think it's the transmitter. They had an allergic reaction to the government transmitter they inserted.
Yeah, the little chip thing, huh?
You're
Shot yesterday.
Yeah, I feel better today. I just can't wait till the second one. They said the effects are worse.
Yeah, a friend of mine had a reaction to it, one of them, and the nurse said, "Oh, you don't worry about it, you won't die." I don't what the frick do you say that to somebody? You know what I mean?
Well, they I think they have said that some people have died from the shot.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, Norway. Norway's 86 people died at the moment in Norway. Um, 86 people's died, and at the moment they're investigating 17. The 2 nurses have died. 2 nurses went to work one night, got the shot. Basically, following morning, they found with foam froth in the mouth a 26-year-old and a 36-year-old, and that was all in the news only last week. But Norway is trying to block out the news for it.
I also was told, well, not told, but I heard and I read about if you get the shot, it's not 100% guaranteed that you're not going to get the virus. You could still get the virus.
Yep.
It's the reason why they're saying if you get that shot, you still have to wear that mask. It's not like you're immune to it. You know,
But you don't-
You still be a carrier.
Yeah.
You won't get the virus as bad. Chances of dying very slim then.
Right. But what they're saying is there's 3 different types of this COVID now?
Actually, there's 4. They announced the other day. South Africa, there's a COVID 1, 2, and 3. But the COVID 1, 2, and 3, there's a problem with it. It keeps changing. And the one is so severe at the moment, if you get it, you're likely to die from it.
Wow.
That's
whatever
why
happened.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead,
No.
Funky. No, you were talking. Go.
What they said, and this is only on news, what we've been told, the last one they found is so deadly. If an OAP gets it or somebody vulnerable, they've gone basically because of the situation. It's so potent. But that has apparently come from Taiwan or somewhere Thai.
How many people out here that's on the panel or in the chat heard of anybody catching the flu this year?
I haven't.
Nope.
I haven't.
A few.
Yeah, but are they going to tell you it's flu? Because COVID is flu. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Then
strain.
how could they justify the COVID with the flu? Is the same chemical based as far as what they call the strands?
Yeah.
Strain.
But
Right.
wearing the mask is stopping the flu spread also.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got my flu shot back in November, as I do every year. And I mean, knock wood, I haven't had the flu in about maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
I had the flu back last December, January.
Yeah, the last time I had it, it kicked my ass. I mean, oh my God.
Greg, you're absolutely right. I think everybody here has drank from the water hose. So you got to go.
Oh, yeah.
Immunity. Oh, yeah.
Love that flavor of the fittings and the hose. Oh, yeah. especially the warm water when you do it on a 100-degree day before it gets cold.
Yeah.
I wish they knew how to do this stuff Sparky does.
Yeah.
Well, see, I got the flu shot one time, and I got the flu worse. I'm one of the few that had the bad reaction to it.
Oh, I did too. Yeah. Yep.
So I never got it again because that was worse than any bronchitis or anything I had ever had. And
Ed, I had the same reaction. I did it one year and I didn't get the shot for about 2 or 3 years. And then after that, I said, you know what? Let me try it again. And I've been good ever since. But I did have it one time where I got the shot and I was like, holy crap. It's like he injected poison in me.
Yep.
Knock on wood, I never got the flu, never got pneumonia.
No.
You know, I will say it. Yeah, sometimes I get sick. I went to one of the rallies that I did, but because I was yelling and screaming, so I kind of lost my voice and I had, throat problem. But besides that, I can't remember the last time I actually physically got sick where I was like in bed dying.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
My
when I was drunk.
missus, my missus can't have the flu shot because of a reaction she had last time. It was 7 days, probably 7-8 days down. And doctor then put a note on the system she can't have that. But they're saying she can have this one, no problems. But the only problem with this one is they reckon she won't react to it. But I said it's the same protein, same everything. So why she won't get a reaction then? They won't give us answers. And they won't tell us what's actually in the serum. Nothing.
Right. But that a lot of the stuff is they call it a preventative.
Yes.
You know, it's crazy. Some people it works well for them, and others it don't. I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to have a go at anybody, but if you're going to do something stupid, do something stupid in your own time, not my time. I need to find out what's in it, how it all works, everything. But nobody wants to speak to you here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't get it.
Hey, morning, Ken.
Yep. But you got that app on your phone, Ed, that you can read your mail before you even get it out of the mailbox?
No.
Yeah, I got an app on my phone. I don't even have to check the mail, and I know what comes daily. It comes on my phone, and I know what's in the mailbox before I even go out and get it.
Blimey.
All I get are my utility bills and junk mail.
Mm.
I get a lot of junk mail, and I get a lot of credit card bills. Everybody want you to open an account. No.
Yeah.
The only thing I get is the flyers from the casino.
I only go to the casino once a year, and that's on my birthday. And I got that VIP card. Every time I stick it in the machine, it tells me happy birthday, and I win a little money, and I don't go back.
Oh, you like to?
My wife takes it because she always goes broke on that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last time I was at a casino was Windsor, and
I don't think Windsor's around anymore. Not in Las Vegas.
well, the Windsor, Canada.
Oh,
It's right across the border from Detroit.
let's see what the temperature is now. It was 6.
I
Now
like,
it's gonna be 7.
I like to go down to Mountaineer whenever I go down there for my birthday, and I've got the trifecta and all that.
No, still 6.
But some of them people in them casinos, my gosh, they're spending a lot of money.
Oh yeah. Well, there was times when I was spending good $2,000 to $3,000 a day.
Oh no.
Yep. Probably about 5 years ago. Yeah. About 5 years ago, and I did probably about $20,000 to $30,000. Going probably about, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah, I went last time we went down there on my birthday. I did real well. Wife come and got it, and I was down to one big silver dollar token. And I told her, I said, okay, I got one token left. We're gonna put it in this dollar machine. We're gonna bet it, and we're out of here.
Yep.
I was bored to death. So we threw this thing in there, and boom, I hit. And I was like, nope, we're out the door. We went to the window with the ticket, got my money, and we were out.
I signed myself out of the casinos for a year, and then I went to GA meetings, Gamblers Anonymous meetings. After the year was done and over with in GA meetings, I pretty much got my tokens, got my keychains, and so I went back to the casino, signed myself where I could be able to go back in, and I probably maybe drew $50 to $100 a month, if that. That's if I go for that month. So it's not like it used to be. But.
The odds are always against you. You go in.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Tim's absolutely right. It's hard to make it, but you'll lose that money quick.
See, last time I went back in the day, I went there thinking I was going to win, and you keep on putting it in. Now it came to a point where, like I said, I went to the classes. I know I go there to have fun, and I limit my money when I go. I don't take my card. I don't take extra money with me. It's what I have in my pocket. That's it. And tell you what, there's plenty of times when I'm there. Well, let me go, home. I'll get some more. And I said, nope.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard a funny joke. If you guys got a minute, guys in a bar in a private airport where you have private planes and stuff like that. He's sitting at the bar. He's having a beer, and this girl comes up to him and she goes, "You drink beer?" He goes, "Yep." She goes, "How much beer you drink?" He goes, "About 3 a day." She goes, "Okay, so that's X number of dollars per day." He goes, "Yep." He goes, "That's X number of dollars per month." He goes, "Yep." "That's X number of dollars per year." He goes, "Yep." He goes, "Do you realize for all that money a year, you could have your own plane?" And he goes, "I never thought of it that way." Then he looks at her. He goes, "You drink beer?" She goes, "Nope." He goes, "Where's your plane?"
I think, like I say, Lucky, I was going to say, on the subject about gambling side of things, I was about, 25? I don't go gambling. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't gamble. I don't drink. But what happened is there's a place called the Riley, and I went in there with my friends, had a Coke, and there was a bandit machine there. And he said, "Oh, do you want to put a couple of quid in?" I said, "I ain't got it. I don't want to gamble." He said, "I'll stick a tenner in for your birthday." And it was like a jackpot's about £1,000 plus. And the lady said, "No, it's not. It's a £5,000 jackpot you'll get." I said, "No chance of me winning that." So lift it like that.
Right.
Won about 500.
It just got called into work.
Yeah.
That's like people that smoke cigarettes. I smoke a pipe tobacco, but people that smoke cigarettes, they don't realize how much money a pack of cigarettes is. Like over here, it's average $10 per pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
If they smoke a pack of cigarettes per day,
Yeah.
365 days a year, all right, that's $3,650.
Yeah.
$3,600 you could be able to do something with if you didn't smoke that pack of cigarettes a day.
Yeah.
How about these people that smoke 2 and 3 packs a day?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yep. You're right, Wayne. It's not the problem of leaving the United States, but coming back from Canada back into the United States is where you get all the hassle at.
Yep.
Mr. Briggs, they doing your roof yet?
No, they ain't doing that till after that snowstorm on Monday. They're gonna probably end up doing that on Wednesday.
I thought they were going to do your roof tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
That's
They
what
think
you're
they
telling
are.
us.
They think
I'm
they
telling
are.
us they are.
They think they are.
No, I think they know better than that.
How many weeks in a year?
Huh?
How many
52.
weeks in a year? 52?
52.
All right, so for me, it's average $40 per week I smoke on the pipe tobacco. I would be saving $2,080 if I didn't smoke my pipe.
Yeah, but I got one better than that. My wife drinks 2, maybe 3 cups of Dunkin' Donuts coffee a day.
Oh, man.
No, seriously.
We had to go there. No,
I'm just saying. That's
all right.
I bet you that's a lot worse than cigarettes as far as money.
All right, so it's average $3 for a large cup of coffee. All right, times that by 365. It's $1,095.
Yeah, but who drinks just one? My wife's 2, 3, 4.
Yep. I drink at least 2, and in the summertime it's good, maybe 3 to 4.
And you go in there, you got to get the munchkins or the coffee roll or the donut. And, you don't get out of here for less than $10-$20, you know?
Yep. Every morning, every morning it costs me about $10 because they went up on the sandwiches. I get the 2 for $5. It used to be. Now it's 2 for $6. It's the croissant, egg, cheese, bacon. So it's 2 for $6. And then I end up getting my large iced coffee, and that's $9 right there. So those claws. Ow, come on. It's stuck on me. What are you doing to that?
Oh, there.
Oh my God.
Go on, Cat. Go on. Give me
Here, I
the
thought
call.
somebody was putting a knife in your back.
It felt like it.
I thought he was thinking about the money spent and was going, oh, I didn't see the cat.
Yeah. Yeah, you spend a lot of money on stuff that you don't realize you spend it on.
Well, look at Briggs. Briggs will go into Cumberland Farms and spend $50 on jerky and sausage, right?
There you go.
My grandpa before he died was smoking 4 packs of cigarettes a day.
And he died of natural causes, right?
He did. He was 98 years old.
My grandmother,
98.
My grandmother, late 80s, 2-3 packs a day, a bottle of scotch a day, 88 years old, natural causes. Like, what was natural about what she did her whole life? Nothing.
Yep.
Oh, my grandpa went from the time. Well, my grandma died in 92. My grandpa died in 2000. 15, and he was smoking 4 packs a day and a 12-pack of beer by Yingling beer by noon, and another 12-pack by the time he went to bed. A case a day. I kid you not. I know. I didn't. Every time his birthday came around, I handed him a carton of cigarettes and a 12-pack of beer. That's it. I mean, he didn't do anything else. Why waste your money on anything else? It was I've given my father gas cards, and while we're cleaning out his desk, his old desk, his roll top desk, to bring it over here, I found every gas card I ever gave him. I said, "Wait a second, I'm giving you gas cards, and you put them in your desk." There was over $300 worth of gas cards sitting in his desk over the course of 5-6 years.
He didn't need them.
Well, that's like the birthday check
Apparently.
you get from your grandma that you never cashed, that $5 check.
Yep.
Oh dear. Yeah. So as I say, not too bad. I mean, like I said, I'm looking forward to Wednesday. I'll be live on the evening. Oh dear.
Now, is that your first show then?
My first show. I've done 2 pre-recorded shows already. I've done that already. So it's gone better than expected, if you know what I mean.
Right. Now, do they like censor that Sparky on you, or?
I'm in charge of everything. But I get rules I have to follow by commercial rules, and you have to follow by your own license as well. So everything that I have to say, everything I do, is down to me basically. And the 22nd is going to be the hardest one for a lot of people because I'm doing a UK and nationwide thank you to the NHS and to people who basically the people that's lost somebody
Right.
through the pandemic. So I've been told to be very cautious what I play. I've done it already. The show's already been done. And it's a very emotional show, but it's for people that requested songs. So
Right.
I can't wait for it. But I've got 5 shows already done. I've got another 7 already up, ready to go. So I'll just hopefully one day a big radio station nobody says to me, "Oh, you can come and work for us permanently."
Right.
Can only hope, huh?
Oh, I enjoy it. I've got Ken's song as well. I've got Ken's really good song for Ken. So if he ever goes on the website, he looks for a name, replay. I've got Ken's, I've got Mick's, I've got Snobby's, I've got Mark's song. I've got a few songs already done. So Ken's is one of the hilarious ones, and you'll have to understand the lyrics. It goes with Ken.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's to do with coffee. It's to do with coffee.
Wow.
So Ken, let me ask you: Are you open 24 hours during the snowstorms?
Which Ken?
You.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That's good. If the caller lets me down, I know who to call.
No, are you talking about my work or my sideline?
Your engine stuff.
No. See, people don't realize it's my hobby. It's not a LLC or anything. Even though I do it all the time, I have a job where I work 50, 60 hours a week. In fact, I'm on call this weekend. I work for a defense contractor. All right. So I'm working 50, 60 hours a week. This stuff's on the side. So people got to realize too, when they bitch and moan saying, "Where's your video? Where's your this?" Dude, I'm working 7 days a week. I'm on call all the time. And they're talking about the content. They got to realize when you're a creator on the side, it's tough,
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I got 4 calls yesterday from something as simple as a lamp went out or the heat's not working or there's a drafty window. When it gets into the single digits, the pipes start freezing, stuff like that. And where I work, there's 8,000 people normally. It's 3 million square feet. Okay. Now this weekend, I'm in charge of the whole plant. So if anything in the plant goes wrong from Friday at 11 p.m. to Sunday at 11 p.m., I get the call. So I have to have a list like this of phone numbers of everyone that can do anything in the whole plant. So, it's a tough weekend because it's 24/7. I mean, the phone's next to my head all night long, because I don't want to miss it, But the small engine stuff, to me, it's my therapy. I get paid because I get paid for it because I charge people, but it's just my way of dealing with life. I love tinkering, machining, things like that, and it's how I have fun.
But there is.
But I'll be honest, I'll get calls today when the first flake hits at 11 o'clock tonight. I guarantee you, someone will call me. Hey, I know it's late, but my snowblower won't start. What do you do, right?
Yeah, but there is two ways of looking at it. It's coffee first, donut second, petrol next, then tinkering last.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
everyone calls me up and they
do
think
it
I'm a
because I
full
like doing it.
business, and it's like, no.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's going to work. I'll see if it's going to work.
I tell you though, Snobby with that reface stuff he's doing. Oh my god! Oh, that's hilarious.
Now this should work. Hopefully, yes, it does work. It doesn't work. It's just changed it back. Why is that? I hate YouTube. I really do. I really do. I thought it should work. Just change my logo on my sign. It wouldn't let me do it. It just doesn't do it anymore.
Huh.
It's funny. You guys were talking about the truckers and the pipeline and loss of jobs and stuff like that. Well, a lot of the aircraft, not a lot, but some of the aircraft we make is specifically for offshore drilling transportation. And once he cut that, we're going to lose orders. Okay. It's going to hurt, but that's, hey, every time a Dem gets in the White House, we worry about how our place is going to do because we're very much government funded as far as contracts and all that.
Right.
Oh, they could cut it down to the point where you guys are out of business.
Well, I mean, the thing is, my company, thankfully, is so diverse in what we do. I mean, we're into mostly engineering, information technology, security, stuff like that, especially anti-terrorism and things like that. We do a lot of stuff where, we're helping all ends. So we try and hedge our bets so that no matter where the economy goes or the nation goes, we have something that people or the government wants. We're always trying to look at new businesses and new technologies so that in hard times when something gets knocked over, we got something else to put in its place.
True, yeah.
No, but I'm saying is they might cut back and like they might close our plant, the plant that I got. Your company has in Owego. They might close that one.
Yep, you saw that. Yep, yeah, because where you were, Scott, up there, that was mostly commercial aircraft and private aircraft. And once the recession hit in 2008, it was a downward spiral for things like that because people just didn't have the disposable income to have fun with personal aircraft. So
yeah, they laid off like half the plant in one year. I know 3 guys that were up there that lost their job. They went boom, and they owned Sikorsky at that time as well. They killed that plant quick.
Well, remember too, when we got bought by Lockheed, a lot of stuff happened, but I think it was for the best, better than getting bought out by a bunch of bankers that just want to split you up and make money,
Right.
So we're still in business. So number one defense contractor in the world.
When they closed down the Sikorsky plant, they signed a 50-year lease. So they still have to pay the lease on that plant up in Big Flat. So the counties do at least they didn't screw the taxpayer part. Lopke's been fighting it, saying, "Oh no."
But you got to remember too, a lot of times, Scotty, when they do a 50-year lease, they probably have 25 years of tax abatement. So they're probably not seeing anything for the first 20, 25 years.
And we lost him.
Uh-oh. And like I said, I'm fortunate. I work for a decent place and I have my job and we're essential employees. And hey, I thank God every day. Just got to get up and say thanks.
Well, hopefully everybody stays working good. How you doing, Anna? But yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be. But I think it'll all work out.
So.
Hope it does. That goes right down the line. A whole lot more people than just people on the side of the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Sure. Like my major thing is I just stay doing what I'm doing and hope for the best. I don't like to watch the news and stuff. It's crazy.
Well, Mark, I was thinking about you yesterday, just filling up my tank at the gas station. How much has it gone up in the past 2 weeks? I mean, my $45 fill up is now $70. That's crazy.
my $560 fill up now went $780.
Yeah, I mean, it affects you. It affects everyone.
Right. So it but the fuel surcharge and that'll kick in and it'll compensate some of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then again, that fuel surcharge gets charged to each and every person
Mm.
Yeah.
buying that product. It's gonna
Well,
go crazy.
where we are in Connecticut, we've got the highest fuel tax in the country.
Oh yeah.
And our governor just added another 17 cents. Why?
And
Well, a guy here is making biofuel at the moment. He's going around all the chippies and all the takeaway places, and he's just said, "Look, I'll take it away." It costs him a lot more now to send it away to get refined. So the restaurants and said, "Yeah, go on, and you take it, you deal with it."
yeah,
And he goes onto his farm. He's got 2 massive tankers. He fills it up. He finds it in the day, and he runs his car. But now he's had a letter from his doorstep. He said he's got to start paying a little bit of tax on it. But why would they're
right.
not in it, so they're going to do that.
But for the longest time, diesel fuel is the lowest refined fuel that we have.
Mm.
That we are paying more for than gasoline, and that did not start until oil boom hit us in this area, and then the price of diesel went 30. It averaged 30 to 40 cents a gallon higher than gasoline, the lowest refined oil that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's when everybody started buying all the diesel pickups and every other thing.
Yep.
What kills me, Mark, is when I see heating oil approaching the price of gasoline a gallon. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And I honestly believe you're going to see more of that.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't seen nothing yet.
No.
Probably don't even want to imagine what's coming.
Well,
And
everybody's going to make more money, but you're going to spend it out, so it's not like you made it anymore.
the sad thing, though, Mark, it's the hard workers who are going to suffer. The ones that get it for free, they don't care. It's the hard workers that have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the ones that get it for free are the ones that make all this harder because they're the ones raising everything up, all the taxes and shit all the time. They ain't paying for nothing.
Right. But at the end of the day, everything's going to raise up. But the price of fuels and all that is gonna go up. And it's every consumer that buys that product is going to pay.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand. You get a cost of living raise, everything goes up. I mean, it's what they do.
It's like at the moment, we've gone from our council tax here from 75 to 152 now. We had a confirmation email on Friday. But I said, we only get a limited of money. How do we pay for that extra money? Well, you have to fine for it. I said, how? We got a budgeting system every month. What do you want to live on? Nothing? He said, we survive. But then we had another letter stating that your other bill is due, but it's larger now because you're at home. I said, where do we get this kind of thing from? The whole UK is gone finally, not screwed, but finally going to push people to the limit. And I see a lot of people. And I will tell you something. Hopefully, Lucky doesn't mind. I know Lucky's busy right now, but I'll tell Lucky something. The other day, the police found a lady in a house with a DWP letter saying that she's getting sanctioned or getting suspended because she wasn't looking hard enough for work. Because she's got a 1-year-old kid, she died. She committed suicide on the sofa. And WDP said, well, it's not our fault. I said, yeah, but it is your fault. It is your fault. You shouldn't have done this. We're in a pandemic. The lady can't afford basic stuff for her and her daughter. Well, we're not responsible for that. We just make sure they can get the basics. And it's all in the paper. It's in the press. So sad about how the world's going. And the rich are getting richer and the poor is going to get poorer. And the OAPs and other people like that. The people that really do need it. You know what I mean?
Yep. She was ashamed of herself that she could not support for the child.
Yeah.
And she probably tried to get help as much as she can, and just got so depressed about it and just ended her life.
Yeah, 54 jobs a week she applied. Every single job she could apply for, anything she could apply for, nobody would take her on board because she needed childcare for that 9 to 5 job or whatever job she wants to go for. There's a five-page statement on the internet by the WDP. It's not our responsibility to get you a job. It's not our responsibility to look after your welfare. But we're in a pandemic, and you should understand that you shouldn't suspend somebody or to reduce their money when she's paying out a lot of money. And she put a file together, a very thick file, explaining everything she does. And they said, well, it's life. And I'm like, that's really bad.
Right.
Well, that's kind of like over here. Do you really think anybody in Washington gives a rat's ass about us?
No.
That's the one thing that sucks about politicians, especially where we are. Once they're in, they're in. Meaning their families, their children, all that stuff. Free healthcare, free education, all that stuff. And it's like, wait a minute. There should be term limits where every 2 years that stuff dries up and you have to get a regular job like everybody else. But no, that'll never happen.
You know how the comedy would be if that was the case? Politicians, every 2 years, you run for 2 years and that's it. Don't matter if it's government issue, don't matter if it's city work, it does not matter. Recycle. Let everybody else work for the town if they wanted to for 2 years.
Right.
Morning, Jason.
Yeah, somebody gets elected and you got to wait 47 years until they die. That's crazy.
Right.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but I could have sworn in the Constitution it does have term limits for all them.
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, but it's funny. They should reword it. Instead of saying the government by the people, for the people, it should be by certain people, for certain people.
Yeah.
But, right.
You know what would happen if they stop rewording and changing the Constitution? Therefore, they're going to stop changing it again and again and again. And that goes for the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. That's the only thing that protects us because us Americans don't want to have anybody change it. If we allow them to change it, for one thing, that gives the opportunity for them to say, well, they did it one time. Let's do it again. Let's change it. Let's change it. Keep on changing. Next, you know, that constitutional rights that we have, it's going to be done. Nothing.
Well, I foresee that trying to happen.
It's been trying to happen for the past 10 years. If you follow the news and the way how the politicians are and the Democrats are,
Well, I seen the other day that they're pushing to, because they made that mail-in voting and shit work this time, they're going to make that the way to go.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, everything, like I said, more than what I actually thought I would ever see. But there's nothing surprising anymore.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna get ready for my stream. I'll talk to you all later.
See you later. See you there.
Yep. Tim's going live here in just a little bit. So everybody check him out. And I want to thank everybody for coming up and supporting the channel. And we'll see you all next time. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Take care. Look after yourselves, everyone.
See you later.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Thanks for having me.